Schaefer, he's an idiot.
Honey, we are home right where we belong to play with you for the next 3.5 hours on the radio. Yes. It's Weekend Eve, baby. Thursday. Love it. One more to go. Hello, Donnie. It is show 1123. 1123. Forecast today, on and off rain and drizzle. I don't know if you can believe them because they said it was supposed to rain all last night.
For drizzle.
We didn't get any of it.
For drizzle.
Maybe today. I don't know. I'm glad they're wrong, though. I mean, come on. I expected this morning coming into work and being all moist. Nope. Clearing out tonight, low of 50. Tomorrow, mix of sun and clouds. Showers late, so they say, with a high of 62. We are sitting at 53 right now. Remember to be an official member of the 530 Club. You had to text us or call us. Of course, it's no text Thursday, although I do take text during the 530 Club. And then at 6, we stop with the text. And if you want to play with us, then you have to call the show. And the number, of course, is 419-240-1935. Hello, Susan.
Good morning, everybody.
Hello, Pollywog over there.
Good morning.
So a passenger has gone viral for avoiding paying baggage fees by giving herself a fake Brazilian butt lift. She actually stuffed her carry-on stuff in her butt, and then she wrapped a coat around her waist so it covered up the butt, but it looked like a butt. Check out this ad.
Hey, are you sick and tired of paying those outrageous baggage fees every time you travel?
I sure am.
Then you need Brazilian butt lift luggage.
How's it work?
You strap it around your waist, cram your belongings into it, and it looks like you've got a Brazilian butt lift.
Brazilian butt lift luggage is great. I stuffed all of my clothes and my laptop into my butt, and it just looks like I have a really big butt.
It sure does. And I stuffed a couple of suits into my butt, and let's just say my booty looks fantastic.
It sure does. So next time somebody says, hey, nice butt, you can say,
It's not my butt, it's my luggage.
Brazilian butt lift luggage. Try it today.
All right, the Powerball frenzy for now, sadly, is over. Yes, it was worth $1.73 billion. That was the jackpot, the second largest lottery prize ever. One ticket matched every number.
Whoa. Wow.
Now, does that have to be sequenced? Does that have to be in a row? I know the Powerball has to be the right number, but does it, you know what I mean? Because when you look at your ticket, they're all like that. Is that how they got to be drawn too?
No.
So those can be as long as the numbers match. All right.
Yep.
So it was one person sold in Fraser Park, California, located between Los Angeles and Bakersfield in Kern County.
Wow.
This person or persons or whatever, the lump sum payout is estimated to be, wait for it, $756.6 million this person will take home after they pay taxes. $756.6 million. And give them 6 months, their lives will be destroyed. At least I got to say that, only because, we didn't win. So there's no airing of the grievances today, Paul and Susie. We got to suffer through and keep working like slaves for the man. Of course, in our case, it's the woo man. So we didn't win, and now we have to continue, doing what God intended for us to do.
I had some stuff ready.
I did too. I had checks almost written for my Lamborghini.
Nice.
Yeah, no, not gonna. No, I wouldn't get a Lamborghini.
You're pretty tall. I don't know how well you get
No,
that.
I wouldn't do that. I just get me I think I would start out with a Cadillac Escalade.
Okay.
Yeah, just a pimped out, just awesome with every bells and whistle. I would go there, go down the Cadillac road. Because, Cadillac, my dad, that was status, man. My dad had some never new ones. He always bought old ones because he couldn't afford new ones. But he had two different Cadillacs when, it was later after everybody started moving out. He had more money.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Anyway, so we didn't win. So we got to do the show today. Well, you guys are the winners. Hey, we're also on Facebook Live. So if you want to peep us out during the show and during the records, It's brought to you by John Castillo and Castillo Funeral Home, who will be on with us this morning via the Facebook Live because he is in Vegas, baby. So he'll be on with us 8:08. All right. The Arizona Diamondbacks. And you're like, what? Arizona? We don't live in Arizona. We don't care about baseball. Okay. But this is so amazing what happened last night. I got to give it a mention. The Arizona Diamondbacks not only won the NLDS last night, they also made baseball history. 3 home runs in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Christian Walker gets up and he hits one, and it appeared to be the 4th, which would have been a record. Are you trailing me or tracking here? 4 home runs in 1/2 inning. And check this out. Right field, Hayward toward the line, near the foul pole. Fair ball, home run. Might be worth a challenge. The camera. So they challenged it because they thought it was a foul ball.
Camera doesn't lie in this case, and it looks foul.
Yep.
The goal on the field is
Foul ball.
confirmed. Foul ball.
Foul ball. So they're like, oh, this would have been a record. Oh, he's still at the plate.
That was a historical call right there. Never in the postseason has there been 4 home runs in an inning.
Never?
Ever.
More than 100 years ago?
Postseason history.
Wow. So, Christian Walker has the home run and then hits the next pitch to the moon. There's your 4th home run.
How does that freaking happen? Somebody explain that to me. The show is coming to a screeching halt. I need to know how this kind of crap can happen. He hits one. It's a foul ball, although they thought it was fair. And then the ump says, no, it's a foul ball. Very next freaking pitch. Bam. Anybody? That is how did it happen, man?
Ding, ding, ding.
I love it. All right, the viral video of the day. Is this talent or too much free time? Talent or too much free time? There's a YouTuber, and I posted this on Twitter. It's actually a 3-minute version of this guy doing this. I just have a short edit. His name is Matthew Van Ness, and he is singing the entire orchestra in the Indiana Jones theme.
Okay.
That's what he's doing. He's singing all the instruments, the trombones, the trumpets, the flute, everything. He is singing them. And it's amazing when you watch the video, you'll see his voice and it'll say trumpet. And he's singing the trumpet part. Check this out. That's one guy. That's his voice. Isn't that amazing?
All right, ask the question again.
Is it talent or too much free time? I'm leaning towards talent.
Talent.
Talent? You're giving it that?
I'm giving it yes, both.
That's amazing. When you watch a dude do it, I'm thinking, wow, that's pretty cool. If you want to see it, it's up on our Twitter page. Actually, we're up live on Twitter right now with the our show live right now. All right. I normally don't talk about Jada Pinkett Smith because, you know, I don't want her mouth words to come out of my name, out of my mouth, whatever Will Smith said, such a douche. But I got to mention this. I do. These, I was thinking about doing a discussion today because we haven't landed yet completely on a little show chat today. And part of me is wants to go with what celebrity would you like to slap? No, we can't do that because that'd be me. But what celebrity, when you see him, you just go, nope. You know, you just turn it off. What actor or actress? I don't know. Jada Pinkett Smith is one of those for me. She was on the Today Show with Hoda yesterday, and they were talking about their relationship, and she dropped a big bomb that her and Will have been separated since 2016. So when he was supposedly defending her honor, they weren't even living in the same house. There's something. Anyway, listen to what that part of that conversation says. She says, and she explains why they didn't announce it to anybody.
I feel like you're a straight talker,
I am.
except you're not sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, sum that one up.
That right there. Hoda, I'm turning the TV off. Listen, this is how ridiculous these people are.
I feel like you're a straight talker,
I am.
except you're not sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. Well, you're not. If you're not a straight talker, you're not a straight talker.
So why do that? Like, what was the reason?
I think just not being ready yet. Still trying to figure out between the two of us.
They've been separated since 2016. What is left to figure
What's
out?
that, 7 years? Oh, she needs time to get it together, I guess.
How to be in partnership, right? In regards to
When you're separated from somebody, the partnership gets broken. Okay, don't try to figure out a partnership because you're not married. So you are. She's got to be high.
how do we present that to people, you know?
You don't have to present squat to people. The only people you got to talk to is your family. Screw the rest of those clowns that claim to be your friends.
And we hadn't figured that out.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, she's on because she's got a book coming out, which is why,
Next Tuesday.
Tuesday. She also told People magazine that when Will slapped Chris Rock, she thought it was a skit, a bit. When they got done, when they got alone, the first thing she asked Will was, "Are you okay? Is he okay? Is he okay?" Anyway, the memoir is called Worthy. Okay, so I got to play one more clip for you, only because these people just make me hurl. Here she is telling Hoda why her marriage with Will fractured and why they didn't get a divorce.
Why it fractured, that's a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I think
Well, yeah, didn't she have sex with a rapper?
Yeah, some young. I thought he was a trainer.
Trainer?
What was
I
it,
don't know.
Susie?
Well, they have an open relationship. So
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough to stay married when
Yes,
your
so
husband and your wife are, getting busy with other people.
by the time we got to 2016, we were just exhausted with trying.
Okay, I can get that. My first marriage was like, okay, this is all right. This is stupid.
I think we were both kind of still stuck in our fantasy of what we thought the other person should be.
Oh, she couldn't control him. She couldn't make him into her little clay mold of, or whatever she, what kind of fantasy lie she has in her head. And men do it too. So
I made a promise that there will never be a reason for us to get a divorce. We will work through whatever. And I just haven't been able to break that promise.
But you still live separately.
We live separately.
I wonder if it has anything to do with her doing a fraction of the movies that he does. And he's making all that money.
Could be.
I don't know.
All right, I don't know.
The name. I mean, he made the name for the family. Will
He did. He
With
did.
the kids, the kids
Yep.
because of who the dad is.
Right.
You kind of know
Not her.
Jada, who she's married
The
to.
only reason you know her, you wouldn't know her if it wasn't for him. Okay, so here's the thing. She has a lot of dope, or maybe she doesn't smoke. Maybe it's just gummies. She is lost. She is so far out there, and she got her little podcast thing, and tells all her little groupies how they should be living. But does she realize how ridiculous she sounded yesterday? That is just complete. I tell you, it makes me feel a lot better about my life when I hear these morons are out there and they got more money than they'll ever need, and they have, all kind of clout and power and all this other crap. She's more jacked up than all of us in this room. Oh my gosh, I love it.
That reminds me, I do want to tell you that there's something I like about you. And I guess after all these years, I never told you that. I love the fact that you, Denny, are such a straight talker, but then sometimes not.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, I'm a straight shooter when I'm not. I'm not. I'm a straight shooter, but not always.
Oh my God.
Well, then you're not a straight shooter. I mean, stop with that. All right, pints and prayers. Olympic gold medalist, Olympic gymnast, Mary Lou Retton, still fighting for her life in the ICU. She's fighting a rare form of pneumonia, and she's been hospitalized for over a week. Her daughter, Shayla, went to the Instagram yesterday to ask people to help with her medical bills because she doesn't have health insurance, which that's irresponsible. Okay. She obviously should have health insurance. She doesn't.
Yeah.
So maybe she thinks she's invincible, is going to live forever. And God's like, let me just show you a little something here. You got pneumonia. Anyway, fans rallied and they blew past the $50,000 that she was asking for, which would last maybe a week in ICU?
Yes,
50 grand?
If that, yes.
Yeah, I guess the average for ICU is like $8,000 a day. I don't think that includes doctors.
Doctors or your meds.
Yeah, any of that. So it's probably close to $10,000 or more a day. Could you imagine that? Anyway, let's see. Now the donations have skyrocketed over $250,000. She's been treated by the best of the best professionals here, and it's been such a blessing to have their hands on her. So please continue the prayers. We cannot thank you enough for the love and support that you guys have shown. All right, there you go. There's your update on Mary Lou Retton. We hope that she, survives. I mean, she was America's little sweetheart there back in the day, and hopefully she gets through this. All right, remember when people carried actual coins, and if somebody wanted a quick random result, they just flip a coin? You guys have seen me do it in the studio many times when I'm struggling with my football picks, which will be tomorrow morning, by the way, at 8:08.
Thank you.
Turns out that it isn't as random as we thought. A new study has found that coin tosses actually have a slight tendency to land on the same side they started from. See, I heard this years ago, so I stopped looking before I flip it because that would be cheating. But it's only the study recorded more than 350,000 coin flips, and they found that coins landed on the same side 51% of the time. Okay, that's pretty close. You know what I mean? It can go either 51%.
So there's two sides.
Yes.
And it can land on one or the other.
Correct.
Half the time.
Right. But,
okay.
51% of the time, whatever is showing before you flip it, that would only by 1%, but still. So it's not completely random and unpredictable. It's not exactly 50-50. I mean, it's pretty close. In other words, a coin flip is still random enough to decide, where to get lunch, which football team you're going to take in your football picks. But like gambling, where there's high stakes, it's not the first time somebody talked about the same side bias. Apparently, back in 2007, researchers from Stanford did the math and determined that vigorously flipped coins tend to come up the same way they started, again, 51% of the time. Anyway, it all depends on if you let it hit the ground or if you flip it, catch it, and then flip it again on your hand. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. But apparently, I don't know. Anyway, that's enough on that. Okay, where are we on time?
Well, on the football field, when the refs go to flip the coin, do they always start it heads up, or do you think it doesn't matter? Because I noticed, the teams kind of look at it and then they flip. So is this playing into that?
I don't know, because I think they show which is heads, which is tails, but then I think
you don't see.
I don't think, okay. and then they make them call it.
Okay, while it's in the air.
And I think I'm going to pay closer attention. I don't think they don't flip it like with their thumb like we do. They just toss it in the air.
Okay.
And they let it hit the turf. So, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that's a good question, though, Susie. Thank you. Paul, have you ever gotten sick at a bar or a restaurant bathroom? Ever have too much to drink? Get sick in the bathroom of a place?
No, I usually go out and home.
Okay. Anyway, apparently some restaurants, and I don't know if this is happening in Toledo, but it's happening out in California, San Fran. Multiple restaurants have posted signs that if you puke or destroy the bathroom some way, they're going to charge you a cleaning fee. If you make a mess, they're targeting drunks, especially day drinkers who take advantage of booze specials like bottomless mimosas. Some of those people are drinking too much too fast, and they're charging an extra $50. They add $50 to your tab.
Wow.
I mean, I guess if you go in and you destroy their bathroom, if you hurl all over the place, somebody's got to go in there and clean it all up. Why not? Why wouldn't you pay? Charge them that. What? You had a funny look on your face. What are you saying?
I think if I was getting sick at somebody's bathroom, though, I am somewhat respectful, and if it went anywhere outside of the toilet, I certainly would make an effort.
Yeah, but
to wipe it up.
Right, but when you're blotto drunk, you don't do that. You're just like, no problem, man.
Sure.
I'll fight you.
Charge me.
Anyway, there you go. I don't know if it's coming to Toledo, but you've been warned.
It's a good idea.
All right, how about a couple of news quickies? Oh, I'm glad you asked. Here we go. Britney Spears is vacationing in French Polynesia. She says it's beautiful and she's having the time of her life. Let it alone. Why? It's too fun. Disney has unveiled a new robot that can walk without falling over. It's designed to be the exact opposite of President Biden.
That's a bunch of malarkey.
I think it's true. The Trump campaign raised they raised 45 million this quarter. Now that sounds like a lot, but after legal bills, it comes out to $3.62.
Hello, Toledo. We love Toledo.
And Clorox was hit by a cyber attack. Executives don't know who's behind it, but they promise to do all they can to catch the son of a bleach.
Oh my.
See what I did there? Those are little jokey jokes. Hopefully you enjoy those and you tell your friends about the show. Today is National Farmers Day, and I would just like to take this moment to say God bless all of our farmers out there. Without the farmers, there'd be no food. I know we take them for granted. I mean, I don't like the big corporate farms. I think those people are evil and, they can suck it. But the mom and pop farmers, the people that generation after generation after generation that didn't sell out to all these big corporate farms, that are destroying Lake Erie with all their fertilizer runoff and all of that. Go get a Mike Ferner. Those people don't need to be celebrated, but I'm just talking about the dudes that are up right now getting ready. They're probably, already had breakfast and they've already milked all their cows. And then as soon as it gets lighter, they're going to hop on the tractor or the combine. And although I think, most of the crops are probably brought in by now, I noticed where I live, there's probably about, 5-6 acres that is the corn has not been, picked yet and, feeder corn. So maybe that's what's left. I don't know, but farmers work long and hard and they don't really get rich. So, because they have good years, they have bad years, no guarantee of a good crop, weather, pests, disease, government getting in the way. But our farmers need to be loved because it's very simple. Remember, no farms, no food. There you go. And guys, no farm girls.
Oh.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah, exactly. So happy National Farmers Day. And if today's your birthday, can I be the first one to say happy birthday? Remember that Darcy Lynn Farmer? She won America's Got Talent, the ventriloquist. Because she was 12 on the show. She's now 19.
Oh my God.
Isn't that crazy? 19. Marion Jones, track and field athlete. Well, she's a steroid injector. She gave back her 5 medals she won at the Sydney Olympics. She's 48 today. Kirk Cameron, Mike Seaver, growing pains. He loves the Lord. He's 53. Hugh Jackman, 55. Sam Moore, Hall of Fame R&B legend. He's Sam of Sam and Dave. Susie, see if we have Sam and Dave's version of Soul Man. We're going to play it today if we got it for Denny Breaks format. Not the Blues Brothers version.
Okay.
There you go. 19 days till Halloween, people. Don't move. Dope the Day is next on our QN.
Do we have Sam and Dave?
We have I Thank You.
How do we not have Soul Man?
Yeah.
How can we? Is their biggest hit?
Lets me look the other direction.
What's the other Sam and Dave? That's a big. Those are good
I
ones.
Thank You.
Soul
All right.
Man.
Let me go that way and see if it comes up different. No, we don't have Soul.
Wow.
Did you look it up with just
Yeah.
Soul Man?
Yes.
So no
Yes.
Blues Brothers here?
We have Blues Brothers, but not Sam and Dave.
Well, we could do that. We could play Blues Brothers version, but I'd rather do Sam and Dave.
Okay. Not I Thank You though, right?
I don't know. Pull that in the
Let me see.
dealio, will you?
You might decide it's okay.
Yeah,
Coming in on 3.
I want everybody to get up on your feet and put your hands together and your arms together and give me some of that old soul clapping. Didn't have to love me,
Nope.
but you did.
I mean, I know it.
I know.
Thank you. I mean, I know the song, but I
I'm
didn't.
not feeling it.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it.
Stop. Hammer time.
Decisions.
No worries.
I would could do Soul Man from the Blues Brothers because it is a tribute. So have that ready.
Okay. Okay. All right, about 1 minute.
Okay.
Minute.
Okay, so you name the intersections or streets you avoid.
Yes. And why? Or not. All right, 30 seconds. Slow. All right, about 10 seconds.
Auto Owners Insurance. 419-241-5133. They say if they can be trusted, and they really can't because they're wrong most of the time. But here you go. On and off rain and drizzle today with a high of 58. We are at, what did I say, 53 right now? So it's not going to get a whole lot warmer, people. All right, let's do Dope of the Day now on RQN.
It's time for Denny Schaefer's Dope of the Day, brought to you by Smith Bonds Insurance, 419-865-7300 on 93.5 WRQN.
It seems like this happens a lot now. The first part of the story, not the second. 43-year-old guy, Trent Guthmiller, was walking into a Mickey D's in Bismarck, North Dakota.
North Dakota.
Anyway, he was on his lunch break, and a random guy outside asked if he'd buy him a Big Mac and a Happy Meal. The random guy, George Demarius, he's 33. He had a 1-year-old daughter with him in a stroller, and he also had some woman with him. Anyway, now some people might say yes to the request, mainly because, with a kid. But Trent said no and told George, hey, dude, maybe you should go get a job. Well, George didn't like that, so he followed him into the restaurant, pulled out a gun, and called Trent a disrespectful SOB and told him to F off.
Oh.
Then he put the gun away and left. So thankfully nobody was hurt. Well, guess what? Cops caught up with the dude, found the gun hidden in the baby stroller, the daughter's stroller. Now this dude's facing felony charges for terrorizing with a dangerous weapon. The woman with him also ended up in jail because she gave cops a fake name. All because the guy... No one owes you squat there, douchey McDoucher. Send George Demarius, if you're listening and available, come on down to the station. We'll give you a certificate that says on this Thursday, the 12th of October, 2023, in the year of our Lord. Susie, tell me what he is.
You are the Dope of the Day, brought to you by Smith Bonds and Charity on 93.5 WRQN.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Because we've got some monster prices at Tricky Enterprises.
I never checked the Blades Facebook page. I wonder why.
I keep an eye on it for us just in case something.
All right.
Mostly new stuff, nothing really. But
All right, let me see how many shares we got so far with our 7 shares. That's kind of low, people. 15 people. That's not even half. You people that haven't shared yet, you're not going to have a good day.
oh,
You're not.
Don't wish that on everybody.
No, I'm not wishing. I'm just telling them fact. People that share the show,
Facts, people, facts.
people that share the show do better in life. They're more successful.
You're just keeping it.
They're better looking. Yep, I'm keeping it real.
Keeping it 100. Okay. All right. Organize. Get my affairs in order here. I don't know how my station turns into such a hot mess in just 12 hours.
You mean dirty and gross?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know
Well, it's 2 people.
what happens here that don't know.
I don't think they touched my stuff. I don't think they touched my junk.
Not that they don't want to.
Well, we're just gonna rejoin because it's almost 6 o'clock.
Okay.
FYI. FYI. Sorry.
Oh my gosh. One of our listeners sent a picture of him and Jada Pinkett's Who Dey Tim.
Who did you tell? Where'd you meet her?
Uh,
I guess I'll listen to the show.
exactly.
I'll stick around. I was thinking about leaving early. Got some stuff for things, but it's okay.
I don't know if that doesn't look like Tim in the picture, but it's very dark.
All right, for about 30 seconds.
Sam and Dave. Yes, I see that. Sam and Dave. Hold on, I'm coming. Is that the one we have? Hold on, I'm coming by Sam and Dave?
No, I thank you.
Yeah.
I thank you. Oh, is it raining when you came in?
Nope.
Oh, it's okay. I have so much candy for this. This one little baggie.
Get up, get after it. Oh, hold on. I got to switch the microphone thingy back on the Facebook Live.
There we go. Forecast today in Toledo, on and off rain for drizzle. High of 58. We're at 53 right now, so not going to get much warmer. All right, it's no text Thursday, but I'm only doing text during the 5:30 club, and then bam, I cut you off here right after this segment. Morning DSP is the fix-in. I believe the last 3 huge Powerball jackpots were all in California.
That's what I said this morning when Denny told me. I'm like, it's always California.
Powerball.net lists Powerball winners stat by states. They list every pot they've given away, winners' names and amounts. Ohio has only won 1% of Powerball. That stinks. Here's the thing, though.
Stinks.
How many people in Ohio are playing compared to how many people are playing in California?
Exactly.
California's a bigger state, more populated. That could be why. More people, more losers in California that are so desperate. Anyway. Oh, and she said you're a son of a bleach joke would have worked well for yesterday's show. That is correct. Thank you very much. Let's see. Somebody anonymous, they didn't give me their name, says, could you please play Promises, Promises by Naked Eyes? I don't know. We gotta wait for corporate in Atlanta to wake up to get their permission because they dictate every song we play because they know better than we do. So I don't know who you are, but they've been trying to get us to play We Just Disagree by Dave Mason. Nah, that song blows. You got a better chance of me playing Promises, Promises. Do we have it?
Yes, we do. Yes.
Maybe I'll just go rogue for you there, listener, who didn't tell me your name. Let's see, a couple other texts, and then we'll get out of here in the 5:30 club, and then we're going to tell you what we're going to talk about. Oh, I knew it. Who Dey Tim sent a pic. I don't think that's him, though. It looks like somebody else because it's dark. Maybe it is. I don't know. With a picture of him and Jada Pinkett.
Oh, wow.
Apparently, she played a headliner. She had a band called Wicked Wisdom like 10 or so years ago. And these are his words, not mine.
Oh, wow.
And she was a bitch.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. Those are not my words. I'm not condemning. I'm not judging. I'm just reading words on a screen. So there you go. All right, here's our fun discussion today. Hopefully it'll be fun and you'll play along. And you have to call in. Don't text me your intersections or areas of town that you avoid. Toledo Police Department received a pretty big grant or loan or whatever they call it, or however they dial it up, over $102,000 to address traffic safety issues in the city. Okay, so they're going to study and they're going to have more. Well, for this, it's to put more cops on the street and at intersections where there's more accidents, more drunk drivers, more speeders, all of that. So our fun discussion, name the intersections in and around Toledo or streets that you avoid and why. Okay. Intersections or streets you avoid and why. We'll get into that more after we start the real show, after we play Promises, Promises. Do we have it?
Yes.
I say we go for it, and let's make that person's day. Okay? Instant request. And then let Atlanta hammer me later. Whatever. We're kicking it off for you next on RQN.
Good morning, I'm James Starks with the 13 Action News headlines. The former CEO of a Perrysburg-based charity is expected to learn her sentence today after stealing money from that organization. Linda Green was
Everybody else.
or
just
more than $400,000 from
Yeah, just push everybody down.
Oh.
money for living expenses and charity. They're seeking 8 years in prison. Well, an engineer with the Portage Fire District in Oak Harbor is due in court today. He's accused of inappropriate conduct with a minor under 13 years old. Robert Darr is charged with gross sexual position after police say they found evidence of the crime while serving a warrant at his home yesterday. And here's your lottery unless you bought your Powerball ticket in the state of California, sadly you are not the world's newest billionaire. That winning tickets drawn last night was for an estimated $1.7 billion. Worries though, you can still try your luck at the Mega Millions $48 million prize. That drawing Friday.
Hold
night
on,
at
please.
11 p.m.
Hold on a sec, please.
Your Right Now traffic is brought to you by Medical Mutual. We're starting off the morning with quiet roads. We have no accidents to report. Beep, beep. And that's been your Right Now traffic.
I said, hold on, please. Did you not hear me? Don't worry about it, dude. Hold on. Morning, RQN. Who dis?
I just wanted to say, go Wings, drop the puck. It's Wings starting season today.
Is it really? Tonight's their opening? I knew the season kicked off, what was it, last night? Or the night, 2 nights ago. So here's your question.
New Jersey's going down, sir.
So you're predicting a good season. Are they going to make the playoffs?
Yes. No question about it, sir. You can put money on it.
All right. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put that on my sports report just because you called in.
Okay, thanks, Danny. Great show. Hey, how do you say hi to Susie if she showed up today?
All right, I will. All right. See you, Al. Bye. It almost like he had a different voice.
Yes, I thought that too.
Diagnosed with cancer, it's hard to picture yourself still doing all the things.
I said, hold on, please. Did you not hear me?
Yes, I did. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it, dude. Hold on. Morning, Art.
That's cute. He's a good dude. He's a good dude.
See, like Trisha's buddy.
Hey, Danny, this is your faithful
See, he
listener,
is.
Al.
He's doing a
I
voice.
just wanted to say, go Wings, drop.
Here's your question.
New Jersey's going down, sir.
And he just goes by Al, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Danny. Great show. Hey, say hi to Susie if she showed up today, and Paul.
All right, I will.
Was he not listening?
No, I don't.
Go Wings. See you, Danny. Thank you.
See you, Al.
No, I do.
That is cute. All right, let me save it.
Yeah. People.
Let me boost it a little bit, give it a little juice. And then I'm going to record your sporty sports, but I gotta adjust it first. Oops. Undo normalize.
Add to it.
Bum, 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 bum.
Morning, RQN. Who dis?
Export. I guess it doesn't matter if it's an MP3 or not. What's today, the 12th?
12.
Okay, now let me bring up his call.
Morning, RQN. Who dis?
Hey, Danny, this is your faithful listener, Al.
Morning, RQN. Morning, RQN.
Okay, that's how we do it, people. We record them, and then there we go. And let's see. I gotta add a little sports report here. Oh hell, I forgot to send them my sports. Sorry about that, Marco Polo. Yes, I write sports for K100 because apparently I'm really good at it. Okay, where are we? Paul, remind me, please, to load in the Saturday Rewind cut so I don't forget.
Load them in or send them to me? What do you
I'm
mean?
loading them in the drive where I put them last week. I'm just
oh,
anything from the 9th to
That load
the
in.
13th, then grab them from there, please. I'm probably going to have to wait on the sports report, Susan. I'm sorry.
All right, I'll try to be patient. Don't want to procrastinate.
All right, let's see here. It's a text already this morning. Wait a minute, what?
Today's Thursday.
Olivia's phone is on 9% right now. How can you live in that world?
Oh my gosh.
Who raised you?
Yeah.
So we're now in the it's October.
It's Rocktober, Paul.
Rocktober, and it's coming up on the end of the year. We got to use these gift certificates and sweet deals and gift cards and all that stuff. So we have a big push in my house for it. So we have one of the odd fodder. She said, "Here, feed the boys odd fodder." All right. So I send them away last night to go get dinner, and they brought me back a wrap, and we're eating outside the hotel, and Josh got the same thing I did, and no, it was pretty good. I can't believe how good this is. I've never been here. You know, okay. I go, how come you didn't get one of those crazy shakes? They have shakes, and they put crazy candies all over it. I want to save my sweets till 2 a.m. I go, man, I'm gonna be long gone at 2 a.m.
Is that what he said?
That's what he said. Yeah. Like,
Destroying his health, man.
So, all right, dude. Well, forget that stuff.
Till 2 a.m. when he's gaming.
Probably.
All right, Susie, I'm not going to be able to do your sports for you. We'll have to do it. So I'll bring Al up and play the Al call.
All right, about 30.
Morning, RQN. Who dis?
Yep, 30 seconds.
Oh, I got to stand up for just a second.
What are you doing it up?
Switch
I'm having a hard time pulling up
settings,
stuff.
audio.
Oh. I can't get on the internet anymore.
This show is more fun
in the morning.
So let's go have some fun.
We like to have fun. We're entertainers. That's what we do.
Okay, the show's about to start. Let's get ready.
Let's start the show.
Showtime.
Danny Schaefer.
It's all about doing it with your hands, Paul. Okay, that was weird.
He's an idiot.
Susie.
I didn't play anything that I had to blow.
Oh.
She had tender balls all this time. Really good. She got some soaking sauce. Oh,
This is a circus.
It is, and welcome to a DSP show. Show number 1123, brought to you by Charles Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Forecast today, on and off rain and drizzle. Kind of like what they said yesterday, and we got, or last night, and well, they said it was going to happen after 9, and
For drizzle.
yeah, maybe some for drizzle today. Clearing tonight, low 50. Like I said, the high 58. Mix of sun and clouds tomorrow. Showers late in the day, they say. 62 is your high for tomorrow. That's from the Jim White Toyota Weather Center. See what the Jim White Advantage is all about. Cars are Vendele. Right car, right price, right now. We are on Facebook Live. We're going to be on it for about another hour or so, maybe a little less. So if you want to check us out, hear us talking during the records and the commercials, go to our Facebook page or our Twitter page. We are now live, brought to you by Castillo Funeral Home. And let's say hello and good morning to you, Susie.
Good morning, everybody.
And officially welcome Paul into the show.
It's time once again for everyone's favorite Paul's Morning Motivation.
why is the divorce rate among socks so high? Good morning, everybody.
Did you say socks?
Socks. Why is
Socks.
the divorce rate among socks so high?
Got
Get
it, because you can't find socks. Sometimes they, yeah.
Lost in the dryer.
Yes, I'm feeling you. All right, today is No Text Thursday. By the way, Juan, you're welcome. That's all I'm going to say. But he says I want to remain incognito. Okay.
All right.
I mean, you're not the only Juan that listens to our show. Just saying. Anyway, but thank you. I gave him what he wanted this morning. How about that?
Wow.
Yeah. I satisfied one listener today. Darn it. That's pretty good. It is No Text Thursday. All right. So if you're going to play along today with the show, you got to do what Al did, and you got to give us a call. Morning, RQN. Who dis?
Hey, Denny, this is your faithful listener, Al. I just wanted to say, go Wings, drop the puck. It's Wings starting season today.
Is it really? Tonight's their opening? I knew the season kicked off, what was it, last night? Or the night, 2 nights
they had
ago.
some preseason stuff.
So here's your question.
New Jersey's going down, sir.
So you're predicting a good season. Are they going to make the playoffs?
Yes. No question about it, sir. You can put money on it.
All right. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put that on my sports report just because you called in.
Okay, thanks, Denny. Great show. Hey, say hi to Susie if she showed up today, and Paul.
All right, I will.
Go Wings. See you, Denny. Thank you.
See you, Al. Susie, you're always here. But by the way, I'd like to say hello to you for Al.
Thank you.
If you made it in.
Yes. If I made it in, not if Paul made it in.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. You would think that, that's more of a Paul question. Anyway, and hello to you, Paul, from
hello.
Al, from
Thanks,
listener Al. Anyway, that was good. That's a good start of the show, nice little happy calls, all fired up for the Red Wings. I hope they friggin' make the playoffs, but whatever. All right, here's our fun discussion today. The Toledo Police Department got a $102,252, funding to address traffic safety issues in the city. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration safety funding, a lot of words, came from the Ohio Office of Criminal Justice Services and the Ohio Traffic Safety Office, blah, blah, blah. The funds will pay for officers' salaries during traffic efforts. The money's going to keep the department focused on traffic safety priority areas like, watching people speed, make sure they're wearing their seatbelts. See, I don't think you should pull people over seatbelts, but I mean, if you're going to be that stupid, maybe we need to thin the herd. That doesn't sound very Christian, does it?
Well,
there you go. Anyway, but everything else, yeah, absolutely. Impaired driving, motorcycle offenses, okay, and youth drivers. Special attention will be given to locations that have experienced high numbers of serious and fatal accidents.
Ooh.
Like Bern and Airport. I think it's 1 or 2 in the whole state of Ohio most dangerous intersections in the entire state. It's like top 10. Anyway, and they're almost done with it, by the way, which is awesome.
It's very nice.
It is very nice, very smooth. So Susie says, why don't we do this? And I'm like, I like that. Call up with intersections or streets you avoid and why.
Start with me. Pick me.
Name intersections or streets that you avoid and why. All right, Susie, what do you got?
And I honestly, I haven't driven it in a couple weeks, but I think it's probably still in the same condition. I'm thinking Lewis, help me out, just north of Lasky. So Lewis between Lasky and what's the next major?
That would be
West Street.
that would no.
Lewis is so stinking bad with potholes and uneven road. It's a mess. It's a mess.
So north of that would be Alexis.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so Lewis between Lasky and
Alexis Road.
Yes. And I also avoid 475-23 southbound between airport and the trail or, 24 due to the construction because people drive way too stinking fast through there. And that's why there's always accidents in that stretch.
Yeah, I mean,
I have anxiety.
It's not like I just go, hey, let's go for a drive and let's go in the construction area. I mean, the only reason I go there is usually going down to Waterville to go visit, my daughter. Anyway, yeah, I don't like that area either because people are morons. So I try to avoid it, but sometimes you just can't.
You can't. So you have anxiety, you sweat 5 pounds, and then you're like, phew, I made it through without.
It is. It's almost like a
encountering an
challenge.
accident.
Is today the day that I go down? Because there's maniacs out there, these entitled blowhards that think that they own the freaking road. And
there's some points where those concrete barriers get kind of narrow. So you're like, if you're in the fast lane, it's right there next to you, and you're like, oh man, if I sneeze and jerk the wheel, I'm done.
Have you ever done that before? Sneeze?
I've had to sneeze hard where I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't have the time for this.
Did you jerk the wheel when you sneezed? What happens to the wheel when you fart?
I don't pass gas in the car.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Paul, do you limit where you pass your gas? Because I don't. Church is the only place.
Maybe this room's no windows. Other than that,
seriously,
no,
this room?
Yeah.
Not me.
You're ready to bomb this room, destroy it?
Sometimes.
Okay.
I
Thanks
have
for holding
barbecue the
back.
night before.
Thank you for that. Anyway. All right. There you go. Good stuff. All right. What's yours? 419-240-1935. We go to the phones. Take you live. Morning RQN. You're live on the air. Who dis? Hello? Oh, we lost him.
So close.
I think I inadvertently ejected you, whoever that was. So call back. All right. We'll get to those after. Phil Collins next on RQN.
Your Right Now traffic is brought to you by Macy's. We are crash free at the moment. We have no problems to report. Beep, beep. And that's been your Right Now traffic.
Check, check, check. Testing 1, 2. Morning RQN. Who dis?
Good morning. It's Superfan Nurse Terry. How are you?
Good, Terry. What's on your mind?
Hey, so the intersection that I absolutely despise is Monroe and Secor. I think it's just dangerous. It's not because it's too narrow and I see people running that intersection all the time, the lights, and I don't know.
Yeah,
So
that is a scary one. I try to avoid Secor Road at all costs, but I can't because I got to take it to work every day. And there are sections of Secor Road that are so. I know that I've had I had ball joint issues in my van and the ball joints replaced, and I know it's because of Secor Road. And we'll slow down, Schaefer. No, it's not. If it's 35 and I'm going 35, I shouldn't damage my vehicle. And that Secor Road needs to be fixed all the way from Alexis to Dorr Street. And parts of it have, but a lot of it still has not.
Yeah, I agree with you. Pretty much that whole stretch of Secor, and I also agree with Susie, that 475 stretch going south, that's ridiculous. I avoid that at all costs. I'll go around the city if I can just get, and then maybe get on at like Dussel or beyond if I have to go, into Perrysburg or something.
There you go.
It's not.
Well,
it's very, very, it's just dangerous. There's too many accidents.
I agree. All right. Thanks for playing along. Have a great day.
You're welcome. You too. Bye.
See you. Bye.
I'm so sorry, people. I didn't realize I didn't switch it over. Oh, well, my bad. You missed a conversation with Nurse Terry.
But you'll hear about it. Coming up.
Check, checky cheese. Copy? This morning sports report is brought to you by Histor & More. Knives, cigars, and more on Lewis Avenue in Temperance. How about some baseball? National League, the Diamondbacks swept the Dodgers last night in Arizona. Arizona will move on. The Phillies beat the Braves last night 10-2. They can wrap up the series if they win again tonight. In the American League, the Astros beat the Minnesota Twins last night 3-2. Advancing to the American League Championship Series, the ALCS will be a Texas showdown with the Rangers and the Astros. Thursday Night Football, 8:15. Watch it on Amazon. You got your Chiefs going to blow out the Broncos, I'm sure. And listener Al would like all of us to know that the Detroit Red Wings open up their season tonight at New Jersey, and they will beat the Devils tonight. And that is a look at your morning sports.
That was awesome.
Thank you, Susie. It's morning sports.
God bless America.
God bless America. I said that a bunch of times on the course yesterday. And Brad goes, "Oh, you should have mentioned that on your show today," because I do that like, "God bless America." It usually means when I didn't get a good one. Although I played pretty well yesterday. That is a look at your morning sports. All right, Susan. The sports report is being loaded in as we speak. Hit that button there, overwrite yesterday's, and bam, there it is. Go get it, get her done. All right.
What's our Wi-Fi network? Cumulus?
Cumulus Toledo, capital
And then
C,
it's
capital T.
Still okay. It does
I'm
not.
still on it. I'm still on it.
I need to keep quiet. Alrighty, about 1 minute.
Okay.
Try again. 30 seconds.
Saying about the fast lane spot. I can't take that spot anymore.
All right. Well,
Well, he does say. What does he says in that thing? Poppycock? No.
All right, here we go, Paul.
Toledo's greatest hits, 93.5 WRQN. On and off rain and some drizzle today. High at 58. We're at 53 right now.
Morning, RQN. Who dis?
Good morning. It's Superfan Nurse Terry. How are you?
Good, Terry. What's on your mind?
Hey, so the intersection that I absolutely despise is Monroe and Secor. I think it's just dangerous. It's not because it's too narrow, and I see people running that intersection all the time. The lights, and I don't know.
Yeah, that is a scary one. I try to avoid Secor Road at all costs, but I can't because I got to take it to work every day. And there are sections of Secor Road that are so. I know that I've had I had ball joint issues in my van and the ball joints replaced, and I know it's because of Secor Road. And we'll slow down, Schaefer. No, it's not. If it's 35 and I'm going 35, I shouldn't damage my vehicle. And that Secor Road needs to be fixed all the way from Alexis to Dorr Street. And parts of it have, but a lot of it still has not.
Yeah, I agree with you. Pretty much that whole stretch of Secor, and I also agree with Susie that 475 stretch going south. That's ridiculous. I avoid that at all costs. I'll go around the city if I can get, and then maybe get on at like Dussel or beyond if I have to go, into Perrysburg or something.
There you go.
It's not.
Well,
it's very, very. It's just dangerous. There's too many accidents.
I agree. All right, thanks for playing along. Have a great day.
You're welcome. You too. Bye.
See you. Bye. Live local radio talking to you, listeners. Back to the phones we go. Morning, RQN. You're on the air. Who dis?
You know it's a big ship hole?
Conant
Street at the river.
Oh, yeah.
Conant Street at the river.
That was, yes, Conant Street, downtown Maumee, crossing the river. That right there is a pure sign of a politician getting their pockets fed to do something stupid. That was dumb. I'm telling you. That's
Wait a minute. Didn't they just redo all that, Rob?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they took it all down to one lane in each direction. Do you have any idea how backed up Conant Street is all the time there? It's stupid.
Yeah, that is stupid.
Yeah,
why would you do that
horrible.
Why would you do that to people? Because it's going to make people avoid downtown Maumee, which is going to hurt businesses.
But there's parking there, so you
got
can
a
stop.
four-lane bridge going into it.
Yeah.
Yes, you got parking behind all those buildings. Yeah, politician getting his pockets filled. That's what it is, Denny. I'm saying it here first.
I love it.
tomorrow.
See you, Rob. Bye-bye. Greatest garbage man known to man. Boy, he came out swinging, didn't he, Paul?
Guns a-blazing.
I love it. All right, so that's what we're talking about today because the city of Toledo just got a big grant with the police department, and they're going to be checking on speeders and different intersections where there's a lot of accidents and looking for drunk drivers and all of that, and people on their damn phones. Oh, I'm so glad that's a law, though. And so we're asking you to name the intersections and streets that you avoid and why. So Rob, put him down. Conant Street
That's
in
so
Maumee.
true. That is so congested.
Because it was 4 lane.
It was.
Why would you do that? Why would you restrict? Why would you do
But
that?
there's parking now out front of the businesses. So you can
Making your neighborhood beautiful.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I get that, but make it to 4 lanes going across the bridge. It's not 4 lanes going across the bridge. I think it is, isn't it?
2 lanes now. And
2 lanes.
Sometimes a
one
turn
way
lane.
going there, one way
Yeah.
coming back as you're crossing the Maumee Bridge.
Correct. And sometimes, well, the Maumee Bridge itself is 4 lanes.
That's what I'm talking about.
But
So as long as it,
immediately into one on each side.
yeah, well, as long as the bridge is 4 lanes. So
It is.
oh, so he's whining that it takes too long to get through downtown on Conant
going
Street.
towards the bridge.
Yeah.
Because once you get on that bridge, you kick it down and go, and you get past those slow
Yeah, you
people.
get up to like 35, and you feel like you're breaking wind.
Because you can't
Okay, that's
break and win.
I don't know what
Because
that
you
means.
can't go too fast because then you got Perrysburg waiting for you on the
Yeah.
other side.
All right, before we break, and then we're going to come back with what do we have? Oh, health news. It is Sober October. You guys know that?
I know.
No, I don't know that.
Well,
Then you need to be here for the next segment, mister.
yeah.
All right.
Hey, I just want to put a shout out. If you work in the automation industry, or you're looking for a career in electrical or robotic engineering, mechanical engineering is your field, whatever. Today is the Kaufman Engineered Systems Engineering Expo. I think there might be snacks. I don't know.
Nice.
It starts this morning at 9, goes till 3. And if you're looking for a gig to work with a good company that has 401k matches, that treats their people with respect, that they have people that have worked there 30 and 35 years because it's such an awesome place to work, Kaufman is it. So the expo is today, 9 to 3. I mean, I guess you could still go up and go to kes-usa.com and register. Just go over there. You can just walk right in and, of course, mention my name because it makes me look awesome. But today's the day you could find that job that could change your life. All right, don't move. On the way, Phil Collins on RQN.
Be
We opened with naked eyes,
We moved
and then we
everything
pushed
down
everything
to
down.
the spot.
I thought I heard you mention that.
If I did it correctly.
You did. You played Fleetwood
I
Mac.
remember Fleetwood Mac.
Now we got Phil Collins.
My favorite song.
And then we have
The ALCS will be a
Queen
Texas
of
showdown with the Rangers and the Astros.
Okay, am I caught up with everything, Susie?
You are clear.
I played all my calls back.
Yes.
The
You
Broncos,
want
I'm
to go
sure.
walk and come
And
back
listener
now.
Al would like all of us to know that
It's no text Thursday. I got to remind people.
6:41. Yeah, people, no texting.
And then we'll beat the Devils tonight. And that is a look at your morning sports. Synovus is now hiring at the Toledo Refinery in Oregon, Ohio. Synovus offers reward and benefit packages that are second to none. They're currently hiring process operator roles.
That's right.
Looking for someone with mechanical proficiency, the ability to troubleshoot, identify root causes, and assess safety hazards.
Get your little form response ready.
My what?
It should just be copy and paste in your response. Your standard, it's no text Thursday.
Somebody just asked me
Okay, that's the only
a
thing.
personal question.
Okay, you can answer that one. I don't know what happened. I can't get on Cumulus's Wi-Fi anymore. I can't go on Facebook again. I got banned from doing that, so now I got to go the long way.
You know what? I guess I'm not on the Wi-Fi.
Okay,
right now.
I need you, Polly Paul. Next
Neither
time.
am I. Wi-Fi must be down.
But it's been down
It's
for like the
always
past
down.
weeks
That's always
because I can't get on. Okay, thank you, Paul. That's all I needed. I was gonna challenge you to get on the Wi-Fi when you're off, but
Yeah, I just looked at all my settings on this phone, and yeah, I'm on 5G
it's
right
not even.
I just saw that.
It has not been an option for me for.
Well,
like
maybe
2
we
or 3
should
weeks.
tell somebody because maybe he doesn't know.
now. Oh, okay.
Does he know?
Oh, hell yes, he knows.
Oh well,
He
where
knows
was
a lot.
where was the email that said Wi-Fi's down? I never got
down
that.
to like
Oh, it's
50-some
every other day. It seems like.
Yeah.
Oh, well, never mind. You know what? Before I jump to conclusions, let me send another message off. I'll say, hey, well, here's what's up. But yeah, it's been weird the past few days. Well, week, I think.
I would say weeks because I haven't been able to get on.
Do you want me to create a hotspot on my phone? You can tie into it.
Hotspot
I mean, do you need it?
offering. No, it's fine. I like it though.
This may be your only opportunity. Sherry from Kaufman, yes on the snacks.
To jump in on your hotspot. No, but
All
I
right,
would
that's
certainly
it. No
take-
more text to look at because it's no text Thursday.
I would certainly take advantage of your hotspot, Paul, if you offer it to me.
I think you just did.
Hang up.
I mean, I know you don't usually offer that, so.
Get your
I can't even get the Cumulus network to come up.
That's what I'm saying.
Who's JD Parkman?
The dude over in apartment 201.
Oh, okay.
But he's got his.
Are you serious?
He's got it locked up, so you can't jump on his. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't even come up.
All right, that's new. Nope.
Let's jump on Paul's hotspot.
Hey, baby.
Are you? Oh, you're working on the hotspot, and then you're gonna send Jerry and
Yes.
Josh O.E.
There, Susan.
Did I switch this
Write
back?
that down.
Awesome. I just need to do a couple of
No, I know you do. Can you set the password?
Cool. Thank you.
Yep. Oh, careful. You look for Verizon SM98B, whatever. Verizon,
Yes.
you get the point.
Yeah. Thanks.
All right, I'm gonna go clean up my coffee.
All right, come on back by 6:01 and some change.
Yeah, it's a short song, so I'm not going far.
6:41.
You couldn't have been any more.
So I forgot my little muggy mug. I got 11,000 steps yesterday. Man, my legs were burning when I got home. Played Sylvania Country Club up and down those hills. Man, that course is brutal.
Wi-Fi.
Okay, come on.
Hi, Josh.
See, I
I didn't say anything because I'm not technical, but like Pike was saying yesterday how or the day before, how he has to go into the ticket, turn off their Wi-Fi so that he can do something. And I'm like,
Oh my goodness.
I don't know because I don't know if that affects what we're trying to do, but ugh.
All right.
You're not
Email
the
sent.
you're not the ATT. Oh wait,
On the Verizon thing.
see, I don't even have you coming up. I got the ticket. I got the Jones family. I got
Jones.
I got the CC Bonbon. She's over in 301.
Nice.
And I got the Smiley Pal 16, who should be getting ready for school, but he's too busy on the internet watching YouTube.
Did you?
Oh no, you're not AT&T either.
Did you refresh your thing?
You're not even coming up as an option.
That's odd.
This is really effed up. Oh, somebody, my GMC. If I just knew the password for the ticket, I think we'd be okay. You see the ticket as an option on your phone?
No.
Okay.
All right, shut it off, shut it back, or turn it back on again.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a terrible.
Could you
place.
imagine being so happy working for a company you were there 30 plus years? Could you imagine that? That's the way it is for some people at Kaufman.
Yeah.
They don't have turnover. Problem is they're growing and they can't keep up with the growth. So they need to hire people. Okay, where are we? Oh, we still got 2 minutes here, Groovy.
Where are they at? Out in Waterville?
Yes,
Okay. What time does that thing start? 9?
9.
Okay.
Why are you going?
I'll be there at 9:10. No.
All right, do you see it now?
I don't. Okay, checking call. Restarting. Swiping to open. Clicking on settings. Wi-Fi. Yes.
There you go. I must have just
Yeah.
needed a restart or whatever.
I mean, this is getting to be kind of an old.
Or your phone sucks.
Oh, it's on my tablet.
Just saying.
1 minute. Yes. Thank you, Paul, for sharing your hotspot.
So hot.
Yes. Hope I don't get no diseases though.
Wow.
All right, back in business. 30 seconds. So for your Denny Briggs format, you're thinking the Blues Brothers then?
Yes,
Because the tie-in.
because Sam
write it.
of Sam and Dave.
Okay.
But since we're not allowed to have that song,
All right. 10 seconds. Yes.
90.35 WRQ and your weather from Detroit.
Weather center on and off rain, high of 58. We're at 53 right now.
All right, so before I do the health news, could be life-saving information because we're the morning show that cares about you. Yeah, it's true. All of that is true.
yeah.
Paul, I got a question for you.
I'm here.
Actually, I got a couple questions. Susie, I'd like a little music underneath this here because we're always concerned about our children when they get older. He's a grown-ass man. He's 20. So Paul has this, that's his main gig. This is his side hustle, you lucky stiff. Anyway, Enter the Sandman. What is it called?
The Entertainment Network.
Okay, that's it.
EnterTheNetwork.com.
That's it. You had was it a corporate gig last night?
Correct.
and Perrysburg somewhere?
Hilton Garden Inn. Yeah.
Oh, nice place. How many
Beautiful.
people are there?
There were approximately not quite 150. It's almost 150.
Wow, that's a good crowd.
Not bad.
So they hired you to put on a casino night. So what does that mean? How many tables? What are we talking?
11 tables.
11 tables. And what are all the tables?
7 blackjack, 2 poker, 1 roulette, 1 crap, 1 big 6-wheel.
So you needed to hire another blackjack dealer.
Correct. Oh yeah.
So he
normally
hired
people.
He hired my son Josh. Yep. And if you were listening on Monday, you know I got to smoke in the house because Sharon wanted to play blackjack as Josh being the dealer. So she let me smoke in the house with the sliding door wide open. So I had to sit right by the door, but that's okay. Anyway, so he practiced. I thought he did pretty good. I don't know. He had his first gig with you last night. Rate it. How did he do?
Because you already know the scale, I'm going to say it. Scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best. He did about a 7 or 8. Did pretty good. Now,
I'll take that number.
When we get rocking and rolling, I can't be right next to him the whole time. But I did take a few minutes. I watched a couple hands, and you asked about personality. I'll get to that in a minute. But technically, he looked pretty solid because he's doing, tricks to make him look very confident. But yeah, he filled up pretty quick. So I'm thinking his table was pretty popular.
How was he dressed?
So he comes in the room, looks at me, and goes, "Are you wearing that?"
You?
Because I'm wearing dress pants and a just one dress shirt. I go, "Why, yes, I am. Why do you ask?" Because I get a full suit with me today. I go, "Well, that's nice, but you don't need to. Just nice pants, nice shirt. You're perfect." Can I wear a tie? Like, well, sure, you don't need to, but
he wanted to wear a tie.
He did.
Wow.
So he went and got changed, and he came back and he was in black and white. Look a little Blues Brothers-y.
Yeah.
But he looked good, looked perfect. And I go, all right, you can wear the tie, but you don't have. I know. He wore the tie, and there you go.
Are there any pictures? Do we have any photos of Josh in action or any videos?
Yes, from his behind his shoulder. With his blackjack Jesus hair.
I forgot to mention, dude, you got to take some pics. I want to see him in action. Of course, he doesn't like me doing this. What are you checking up on me for?
Yeah.
Dude, you're still on the payroll, Pally. You work for me. When you get on your own,
we had a conversation before he started that he wanted to kind of keep us and him and you and all this separate because it's his gig and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, sure, whatever. I go, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm not going to talk about you the next day.
Well, yeah, of course you are.
I'm not going to tell you anyway. But no,
where's your loyalty, Paul?
Exactly.
Me or the boy?
So
you got to choose right now, mister.
Choose right now, no problem. And so he he helped. The primary reason I was looking for a young guy was I wanted help with setup because me and Randy and I are not exactly the youngest.
Right.
But
you need the young bucks.
But he jumped ahead and said, "Yeah, I want a deal. Yes, I want to make more money, essentially."
Right.
But he's coming along. So yeah,
he was there for setup and
setup, and then I had to do a video shoot. So he and Randy went and picked up something we forgot. Went and grabbed dinner. They ate and then got.
So you bought him dinner?
Yeah, setup. I always buy dinner for the setup crew.
Wow.
Assuming we have time.
Susie, let's be setup crew just for the dinner.
Yeah, you want to start a new side hustle?
I love it. I'll be your setup crew, Paul. I want dinner.
But yeah, he so far so good. I'm pleasantly pleased.
Would you tell me though if he screwed up? Honestly, tell me that.
Yeah, I would.
You would?
Yeah, I would. If he did something crazy, yeah, I would.
Okay. Susie, do you believe him?
Oh no.
Yes. Yes, I think so.
Paul's been known to stretch the truth.
But the problem is it depends on what it is because it'd be great for now, but some of it might be off air. But no, he was absolutely cool.
Personality-wise, did you cover that?
You're using a lot of words here, Paul. It seems like you're almost tap dancing, trying to make him sound better than he really was.
Was he animated?
Yeah,
because he's an introvert, man. So it's like it had to be out of his comfort zone. But then once he gets locked in, he has a blast.
He's an introvert.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh.
But I think you're exactly right. Once he kind of got comfortable and stuff, oh yeah, it changed. So.
Oh yeah, it takes him 30 minutes to get out of bed, and then when he gets up, he just don't talk to me. I don't like to be talked to. For about the first 3 hours of his day.
But he was getting positive reinforcement. People were hitting blackjack and they're having fun and that momentum got, so yeah.
Who knows? Maybe you can meet some chicks.
Well, we did talk about that last night also.
Really?
You talked about chicks?
Oh yeah.
Don't help him, Paul. Don't help
because
him.
we had the quick version is we had a new girl. So I had someone refer somebody else to come play. and I never met her before. And she showed up, and she's 24, and Josh locked on pretty quick.
Is she cute?
Yes. And so what's her deal? I don't know. She's new. I have no idea. And so, but they didn't have a lot of chance to talk because we were once they got together.
Maybe at the company Christmas party.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Are you going to use them again?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I wonder if there's any horror stories out there where, your kid or family members went to work for one of your close friends or whatever, and then it blew up.
They sullied your good name.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
They're a mess or something.
Yeah, but see, people won't want to call in and with that story.
Admit.
Because then, they might recognize my voice and I don't want to stir up trouble. Yeah, but it's No Text Thursday. That's how you got to play with us.
Yeah.
So you got to call in with your stories. No. I don't have time for health news, so I'm going to come back with, I'm going to tell you what we're going to do for Denny Breaks format. And I'm also going to tell you about, what is it? Oh, some people got outed with the emergency alert test last week.
Outed?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait till you hear this story. And you will after Queen next on RQN.
Your Right Now traffic is brought to you by Macy's. We have no accidents to report. Drive safely, people. Beep, beep.
That's been your Right Now traffic report.
All right, people. We have one more segment of Facebook Live, but at 8:08, we're gonna do it with Johnny Castillo because he's in Vegas. So, do we have John's email? I hope
Make a
we
note
do.
of that. Plan on
Yeah,
coming
please
back.
make a note. Come back at 8:08.
So we are, all the stuff's in. Now we're just doing detail work. He says to me, "Are we gonna have time to practice?" Oh yeah, we're plenty of time. Once we get food, then they're gonna eat, and then we're gonna have plenty of time just to sit around and go. I go. I'm surprised you need practice. I'm sure you practiced every day since you saw me the last time, right? He goes, "Oh yeah, sure."
One time.
I know it was the day you guys sat down.
One time.
But the way he said it,
I actually did it one other time. He made Olivia play with him.
Oh, that's good. But he knew I busted him, so he's like, "Oh yeah." He did it kind of sarcastic. "Oh yeah, every day."
Well, he wants to do a good job. I know that.
No, but you know what? He for the first time out, yeah, he didn't do too bad. So,
all right.
Do they get tipped or not really? Like you?
Not really, but
But
sometimes,
if
yeah.
somebody leaves them a tip, they can take it.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. I encourage that. We do have one customer that comes to me at the end of the night and goes, "All right, how many people were here?" And he does the math and he knocks out a bunch of 50s. And
Yeah, that's
wow.
nice.
Yeah, they really like that. Doesn't happen often, but yeah, by the time December comes around, he'll know what he's doing. He'll be able to anticipate everything, and he'll get a lot better. But yeah, that's a conversation about girls came up. So, are there, what's it like here? Like, what kind of people do we have here?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Police.
Uh-huh.
Hall & Oates. Blues Brothers. A lot of miles. Yellow. We need it.
All right, you get your garment bag at Target.
My what?
Your garment bag.
I should just order one online.
Or Amazon.
I should have just done that. Let me check that out because
That could
we're
help.
doing that wedding and I got to put my suit in the garment
Yeah.
bag. Because right
Why
now
don't
it's
you go
just
on
an old
Amazon?
plastic.
Yeah, why are you asking me that? You know what?
Yeah, I forgot. I forget
Amazon.
stuff, Susie. I'm old.
Do like top rated, sort by price. Just you know what to do.
You know what to do. You know what's up.
Yeah, you grown ass man.
I got one that's part of a suitcase set, that kind of thing.
Oh, yep.
And I ordered it, or I had got one for Christmas a couple years ago. Didn't like it. Said, "All right, send it back. I'm gonna keep my old one." I don't know why. I just really, really like it. It's thin. It holds stuff and whatever. But
You're used to it.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 3 more bits from today's show. Susie, where are we on bits?
Okay.
I mean, I could probably cut up a couple things from 5:30 Club.
You want to do the,
Or I
just
could
the
grab-
dope one today?
Which one?
Today's dope.
You ever do dope today?
Sometimes,
Yeah,
If
that
you-
was pretty funny.
If you can get me the majority of them, if you don't have them all, that's okay.
Nothing personal, Paul. I just like the way I edit.
He edits better.
Whatever you want, buddy.
Yeah, you're not lying.
But Thursdays are the days I set aside to do most of the work. So.
All right. Well, you're going to have most of them there. I'll email you. What time? Right after the show?
Yeah, but if you don't have like 7 or 8 done till tomorrow, good. That's fine. That's easy to do.
I got 5 done as we speak.
That's perfect.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll have 3 more for you. I can email you to the end of the day, but
I'll do them Friday then. That's okay.
Okay, because Jerry doesn't.
I want to do most of the work today. Is what I'm getting at.
Okay, well you will.
If I have to spend a couple more minutes tomorrow, big deal. That's okay.
All right. How do I do this? Where is it? Oh, okay. There we go. That'll help. All right. Put them under your name, right? Paul. And then which one is it? Saturday Rewind. Yep, there it is. Okay, so I am going to, these are all edited and ready to go. So please save all these for when I'm on vacation.
I just leave them there.
All right, would you please go up on the H drive and make sure you see the 5 cuts I put in from the 9th through the 11th or whatever it is.
All right, yeah, into the phone.
All right. People are actually paying attention. They're not sending me texts.
Good.
Way to go, people.
But,
All right, last segment. Let me see how many people shared today. And all those people are going to have good days. 14 shares. Okay, 14 of the viewers. Good for them.
Yep, got them.
Got them?
Got them.
All right, thank you. I'll try to do better next week. Have them done by,
Just give me make sure I get the majority. Like I said, if you think of something later and it's better, whatever, that's cool. But
well, there's always really good segments of the 530 Club that we could make the whole thing because some of those little breaks are hilarious.
Hilarious.
Like the Rob phone call.
Mm-hmm.
That was right at 6:10, right? Right when we signed on, wasn't it?
Yes.
So,
or was it 6:20?
No, you replayed Terry, and then he was calling at the end of her.
Right, but that was
I don't know that I can't remember the time. But
6:10. I'll say or 25.
Yeah.
There you go.
I think you're right. I think it's 6.
All right. Have I went to you yet, Paul, about roads?
1 minute. 1 minute.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
And you sent the email to Mr. Mack and Josh?
Just Josh.
Yeah, always put Jerry on those.
You want Jerry on that too?
Yeah, always. Jerry wants them that way.
I don't understand.
Huh?
All right, about
Nothing.
20 seconds.
There we go.
Good at it. Good at it.
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
DSP is on 93.5 WRQN. Rain on and off to maybe some drizzle later. High at 58. We're at 53 right now.
And today, or this right now, is our last segment for our normal Facebook Live. We do on Tuesday and Thursday, brought to you by Castillo Funeral Home. But today is a bonus day, people. John Castillo's in Vegas, and he's going to join us on Facebook Live since Castillo Funeral Home is the sponsor. So he'll be joining us after 8 o'clock. So make sure that you do. That's the only text we're taking today. You got to text your questions for Johnny Castillo about funerals, everything to do with it. And you can do that anytime. 419-240-1935. But if you want to play along on the show, you have to call us. You got to call. It's old school radio, baby. It's spontaneous. It's dangerous. You never know what people are going to say or do. All right, our fun discussion is name the intersections or streets that you avoid and why in Toledo. The Toledo Police Department just got a huge grant to pay for the cops' salaries. The money is going to help the department focus on traffic safety, priority areas like speed limits, seatbelt enforcement, impaired driving, accidents. So we're talking about intersections and stretches of road in Toledo that you avoid. So that's where we're going to go. So if you've got one you want to vent, you just call the show. We put you on the air live because that's how we roll. Let's do Wacky News, brought to you by Fastlane Auto Care. Choose Fastlane for all your automotive repairs. Ford in the Trail and Maumee. So last Wednesday, all of our cell phones blared with that emergency alert test. Unless you turned it off because you didn't want to be implanted with the government mind controlling, turn you into a... There's conspiracy theorists out there that believe that. I'm just glad they don't live near me. Or maybe they do. And if you do live near me, just don't tell me. All right? It interrupted meetings and lunches and even guys on the golf course. And it even startled some people. Wasn't a big deal because it happened to everybody. Well, it was not ideal for people who have a secret phone, like members of the Amish community. There's been reports online about how some Amish people are being shunned ever since last week's emergency alert outed that they had hidden cell phones. Cell phones are a no-no in the Amish community. A former Amish guy, he's up on TikTok. He says that a few of his Amish friends are dealing with backlash. They didn't realize the alert would still make a loud sound. So Jebediah's pants is ringing really loud. And people are like, ooh, ooh. Some Amish communities, this might be a minor offense, but in others, being shunned is significant and could involve a difficult separation of the person from the community for an extended period of time. You get shunned. They boot you out of the community. No butter, no furniture for you. Yeah. You've been shunned. And that is your Wacky News. All right, coming back, more of your phone calls, and I'm going to tell you how we're going to break format. The police kicks off the hour next on RQN.
Well, good morning. I'm James Starks. Here's the third.
All right, my beautiful, sexy people. Thank you for tuning by the show. Please share it if you can, and I know you can. So